Rossa gaat zich nog eens ontpoppen tot modelploegmaat.
Ja, vooral.
En daar gaat Nibali in de afdaling nu.
Ja, Nibali in de afdaling.
Haha.
En dan gaat Pinot niet volgen
De
natuurlijk.
specialiteit van de Italiaan. Het bergafrijden.
Toch maar oppassen, hè, want er zijn hier een paar bochten bij. Als ze hier te veel risico's gaan nemen.
Maar wat een spektakel.
Ja,
Na 3 prikken bergop gaat hij nu prikken bergaf.
Motor weg.
Motor moet weg.
Motor weg.
Gevaar, er voorbij. Ja, de motor is te traag. Nibali knalt voorbij de motor van de Rai. Hij gooit zich als een steen naar beneden. De man met misschien wel de beste daalreputatie in het peloton. Op zijn sagans nu. Ja, poep op de buis.
Nu komen er nog een paar van die jaarspelbochten. En hier kunnen we inderdaad wel het verschil maken. Er zijn er een paar bij waar je rechtdoor kan. Ik bedoel daarmee ergens een soort parking op. En het is Moreno. Ja, het is Moreno nu die ver uit de bocht gaat en het werk overlaat aan Valverde.
Het zou wat zijn. De ronde van Lombardije in de afdaling winnen.
Moreno, die zit de molenwieken van kom aan jongens. Het is Chavez, ja, het is Pinot. Maar als Pinot het moet doen, dan gaat het in de afdaling nooit lukken natuurlijk.
Wat was dat? Zag je dat, José? Dat vorige beeld zit daar nog te prutsen op een of andere manier. Nibali met doodsverachting in de afdaling, zo lijkt het wel.
Hier weer, helemaal terug.
Goh. Alle trucken van de voor. Als een motorrijder, de knie.
Ik denk dat ze zelfs de beelden niet durven tonen.
Ja.
Ik denk hij is weg.
De motor moet er eigenlijk zo snel mogelijk van tussen, denk ik dan ook.
Ja, we zitten goed met de helikopter nu, kijk.
Ja. Goh.
Chavez die er helemaal buitenom draait.
Nog eens, kijk, Nibali gooit zich van bocht naar bocht. Kniebeweging op de limiet. Zo'n slippertje, dat er ook nog eens bovenop.
Alsjeblieft. Het zal je kind maar wezen.
Vincenzo Nibali, de Siciliaan. En nu Valverde, daar is hij dan.
We zijn al een paar keer te laat gekomen hier, hè. In deze wedstrijd. We hebben hem nog eens zien gaan.
Fermo de la Battaglia moet er nog over. En dit was ook weer close. Nibali flirtend met van alles en nog wat.
Hoe graag wil je dan winnen?
Goh.
Hoe graag wil je winnen als je dit op Nibali zijnde zoveel geld verdienen dit allemaal uitsteekt?
Ja, dan ben je meer dan een coureur. Dit erover mis. Nog eens hier kijken. Binnenkant bocht. Breed uitdraaien. En dan heeft hij daar nog een klein beetje overschot. Het is genoeg voor hem.
Klein beetje. Alsjeblieft.
Ja, wat is dit de afdaling van het jaar? We dachten vorige zondag met Sagan al een en ander gezien te hebben.
Hij gaat omkijken. Het enige dat hij ziet is die motor van de Rai. Die probeert te volgen.
Ja, want die zet hij eigenlijk gewoon in de schaduw.
Ja, die is er.
Wat een actie. Vincenzo Nibali. Daar de samenstelling van de groep achtervolgers. Rossa, Valverde, Visconti, Chavez, Moreno en Nieve. En hier weer zo'n U-bocht. En weer slippend.
Ja, hij kent het parcours. Hè. Hij heeft dit echt wel verkend. Dit
Ja,
doe je niet.
Dit moet je verkend
ja,
hebben. Anders doe je dit niet. Hè?
Nee, dit doe je niet blind. Ga weg. Absoluut niet. We hebben deze morgen deze afdaling ook gedaan. Iets trager dan weliswaar. Maar dit doe je niet zomaar in het onbekende. Die limieten gaan opzoeken.
Gewoon 20 seconden. Hè?
Dan moet je echt. Dit moet je uit je hoofd kennen. Want anders ga je de muur op. Hij is weg. Hij is vertrokken. En dan nu nog terughalen. Ze gaan hier naar elkaar beginnen kijken. Iedereen gaat naar iedereen kijken. Rossa gaat straks nog eens naar voren komen om de boel te stoppen.
Nog eens op de buis.
En hij is letterlijk en figuurlijk gaan vliegen.
Bloedstollend. Hopelijk overleeft hij dit. Want hij is er nog niet, hè. Hij blijft maar gaan. Vincenzo Nibali.
Was er even niet goed van.
Het is ook buitengewoon wat hij daar op het asfalt tovert. Hij moet nog een klim over. Dat is ook nog het straffen van de zaak. Kijk hem weer geven daar. De motor is helemaal losgereden. En hij gaat die andere motoren daar ook gewoon degraderen. Weg moeten ze. Want hij gaat er zo voorbij.
Ja, Rossa nu op de kop gaan rijden daar. Voilà, kijk, gaat nu de leiding nemen. En die gaat de boel een klein beetje afhouden natuurlijk. Gaat een beetje vierkant door die bochten gaan. Terwijl Nibali daar schoon rond doorgaat. Gaat hij een beetje het tegenovergestelde doen. Een beetje omkijken. Een beetje buitenkant, binnenkant. Een beetje...
ja. Langs de neutrale motor. Het zag er misschien gevaarlijker uit dan het is. Ja, toch. Ja, Nibali er ook niet 100% gerust op. Ja. Even nog communiceren bij deze snelheden. Hier beneden weer een U-bocht. Nog eens kijken naar dat manoeuvre. Ja, de motor remt daar en dan gaat Nibali daar flirten.
Ja, de motorrijder doet teken binnenkant passeren, maar hij passeert buitenkant, ja.
Ik denk dat ze gewoon moeten wachten. Neutrale motor ertussen zetten. Wacht tot hier op het vlakke. Was te vroeg.
Je hebt gelijk.
Ook zij moeten het parcours kennen. Altijd belangrijk als je de motor doet in een koers. Verken het parcours of ken het parcours. Dat is het minste wat je eigenlijk kan zeggen.
Ja, maar tegen zo'n kanonbal die eraan komt gevlogen is er natuurlijk heel weinig te doen. Hier
remmen doen ze in die bocht waar Nibali gewoon er doorheen knalt.
Je zag dus duidelijk dat Nieve deze bocht
25 seconden, José. Ja, sorry dat ik door je heen praat. 25 seconden. Hij pakt ze in de afdaling.
Het is gedaan. Ja, maar als je ze
nog
pakken,
10 kilometer.
Als je ze kan pakken, moet je ze overal pakken. En nu was de afdaling. Hij zit 3 keer een prik gegeven.
Bergop.
Op de beklimming en dan in de afdaling. En dan komt natuurlijk Thibaut Pinot niet mee.
Pakt hij bijna een halve minuut. Vincenzo Nibali in de straten van Como nu al. Hij gaat zo meteen aan de streep ruiken. Maar dan moet hij nog dat lusje met de San Fermo della Battaglia ronde. En dat wordt een triomftocht. Want je mag eigenlijk aannemen dat hij de benen heeft om daar nu niet te parkeren.
Nee, laat ons maar zeggen dat hij ook de beter was op de beklimming. En dat Valverde ook al zal gevoeld hebben. Die in principe wel een hele goede afdaling kan rijden. Van nee, deze man, dit gaat erop. Misschien maar verstandig ook dat er niemand is proberen meegaan in die afdaling.
davvero lavorare.
Nel frattempo Garzelli ha cominciato il secondo tratto di discesa, quello di 5 km che porta a Caprile. Vedete adesso.
Yes, well, he did get a slide there, and amazing. We can see here the width road now again. 20 hop forward. My God, this is scary stuff.
This is spectacular. Bunny hopping over the sleeping policeman there. A jump to get on, a jump to get off, keeping the bike sailing and singing at the moment. And quite frankly, the gap is expanding. There is Pinot, and I think he's probably going to be in the sights before you know it, of Rigoberto Urán, who's on his case. Now, let's have a look. This is the bunny hop up. Nice landing, like a cat onto a table, and off again.
Position is going to be for him on the stage today, and he will really fight to get that. He's dreamed now over the last couple of days of winning that competition, winning the King of the Mountains, but it's going to be a tough call against this man. This man will ride away with the stage victory today, maximum points as well, and it's all a question of how you throw the blanket down behind and who picks up the numbers.
Well, pressure's off a little bit for Michael Paul, having just taken a break from commentary, and again with paper flying everywhere. We're now checking because it's double points on this last climb. It's the top 6 for the Polish rider. That's all he's got to do. If Nibali wins, he must finish in the top 6 tonight, and that should be enough. Well, let's see what happens here, because they've got him in his sights, and there's 3 of them coming up, which could put him in 5th place. It's going to be close.
Well, it goes down to the top 10, the points on the top of the stage this afternoon. Now, Alejandro, look at that face. That's a face of concentration. He's not asking for help from anybody else in this group, because he knows it will not be coming. It's all up to him. If he wants to conserve a pace on the podium when it comes down to Paris, it's up to him to do it now and over the last couple of kilometres. Well, Valverde just keeps going at the job in hand. This is a man who has dreamed about Paris and dreamed about the podium, and these 3 riders now, led by Thibaut Pinot, are just about to catch Rafael Majka. I wonder if he's done the calculations that we've done. If he finishes in 6th place on the stage, Phil, it's going to turn around and Nibali will lead by a single point.
Still, it's Valverde here, still trying to limit his losses. He's 1:15 back to the group Perrault. Valverde is 33 seconds. When it's 34 seconds, he loses 2nd place in the Tour de France. There is Perrault.
Well, Perrault, 37 years of age, Phil, a former brilliant mountain biker, an Olympic silver medalist in the mountain bike before deciding to have a crack at road racing. But you might just have spotted the shark. Well, this is the Shark of Messina. This is where he was born. This is Vicenzo Nibali, born in Sicily, raised in Tuscany, and today he's dominating the Pyrenees. He doesn't have much time left to go this afternoon. 1.6 kilometres, that's about a mile of racing to the top of this climb.
2 kilometres for the 2nd group on the road here at 1 minute 15 seconds behind the leader. And Jean-Christophe Perrault may look tired, but deep down he's going to feel very, very happy tonight. His one lifelong ambition is to finish on the podium in Paris, and he's in that very position right now.
So too is the man at the front of this group. Where's number 11? That keeps looking down to see has anybody else in this group got any power. He's currently losing quite a big chunk of time, 1:18 to the group of Perrault, and he is at 1:54, but that is to the yellow jersey. I think this is the best day. Just looking at TJ Van Garderen there in the black and red jersey there, Phil, this is probably the best day that he's handled the mountains. And coming back to confirm that his 5th place in the Tour de France a couple of years ago was no fluke.
We look down on 1 kilometre to go for the yellow jersey of the Tour de France, who has won the Tour de France today. He now leads by over 7 minutes. All he's got to do, and he'll be the first to tell you, he's definitely won it here in the mountains with a lead of more than 7 minutes over his nearest rival. I think for a gap like that, go back more than 20 years.
Well, he's got to face up to a long time trial at the weekend, 54 kilometres, 34 miles. This group now is battling out for the podium. There you can see Thibaut Pinot is doing a phenomenal job on the front in his white jersey. TJ Van Garderen is hanging in there as well. These guys sitting 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th on the road are trying to buy out a podium position in Paris.
And this man, number 11, yes, he may be losing his 2nd place tonight. It'll only be by a few seconds to this man, Thibaut Pinot. as Pinot slowly pulls away. At the moment, he is now 7:22 in virtual behind Nibali and 7 seconds ahead of Valverde and 8 seconds ahead of Perot. What a battle for the second place it's going to be in that long time trial. There'll never be a time trial like that to decide second, third, fourth in the Tour de France again.
That is not very much time at all. That's if we were to stop the race at the moment, but you know those time gaps can still change a fraction. Jean-Christophe Perot, what a ride by the 37-year-old. There he is. He wears the yellow helmet. His team is leading the competition for the best team in the race. This man is battling, is losing his position on the podium on Paris. This is suffering, Phil. This man, at 37 years of age, has dreamt about the podium position in Paris. This man thought he had it at the start of the day, and it seems to be being ripped off his shoulders.
And Pinot sets the pace because he knows every second is going to be absolutely precious if he's going to keep in second place after Saturday's time trial. He needs every second. But let's, for the moment now, remember the rider who has dominated the 3 weeks of this Tour de France. As he comes up towards the finish now, he will win his 4th stage of the Tour de France, while the battle for second place, third place, fourth place will go to the wire.
Well, at the moment, rougher timing by me, Phil, puts Alejandro Valverde 39 seconds behind Thibaut Pinot. But this is the day that belongs to this man, the Shark of Messina.
From Sheffield to the Vosges, to the Alps, to the Pyrenees, the result has been the same for this man. Vincenzo Nibali comes up for his 4th stage win in the Tour de France. He is an absolute champion, and tonight he leads the Tour de France by over 7 minutes. Well, he can take a rest now. This is the battle for seconds. Who will be in second place tonight? Judging by the effort made by Thibaut Pinot, he could be up to his highest ever position in the Tour de France.
Well, that's what he's hoping for. He knows he needs time. He knows he needs a buffer over Alejandro Valverde. He's not the great individual time trialist, but what a battle this has been on the road between these guys. There's the man who wants to win the King of the Mountains.
And look at this, Michael is coming away, and this will certainly stitch up the King of the Mountains for the Polish leader here. 2 stage wins for him. He's followed Nibali home before in the Alps, and it looks like he's going to follow him home again in the Pyrenees as Micah pulls away. But look at Pinot gritting his teeth just to hold this man, because he goes forward with him and he's going to attack him, and he's taking seconds out of Perot. Well, that is inspiration. You've got to be French and the best white jersey leader to produce that effort at the end. Pinot 3rd, Micah 4th, Perot 5th, and TJ Van Garderen back in the big time with a great ride today. As Bardet comes away from Valverde as well, he's going to take time on him. And we're looking at 1:43, and it'll put Pinot in second place. As Romain Bardet shoots away, he's in 5th place overall, by the way, but 2 minutes 8 seconds off that second place. He's closed in on that today, especially on Alejandro Valverde, this young star of the future. 1:43 is gone, now we're counting down, and Valverde is losing his second place tonight.
So there's the result. Vincenzo Nibali confirming 1st place overall with his 4th first place on a stage. Thibaut Pinot 2nd on the stage and moving up to a strictly unconfirmed 2nd place overall. Rafael Micah's 3rd was enough to secure the King of the Mountains title. He was 2 seconds behind Pinot, 3 ahead of Jean-Christophe Perot and TJ Van Garderen. Romain Bardet came in 6th at 1:53, chased by Bauke Mollema, Leopold Koenig, and more importantly, Alejandro Valverde. He lost 1:59 to Nibali, which was 49 seconds to Pinot and 44 to Perot. And they were all racing each other because everybody knew in advance it was pointless trying to race Vincenzo Nibali. He made his 16th trip to the podium as race leader today, the 16th of an expected 19, having done, as he has all race, precisely what he set out to do.
Programmato, perché comunque stavo bene anche dopo l'arrivo di ieri, sapevo che stavo molto bene anche oggi con la squadra. Dalla mattina abbiamo cercato di tenere la fuga abbastanza vicina, e questa vittoria da dedicare alla squadra perché ha fatto un grande lavoro. E poi qui nel finale insomma c'è stato anche qualche attacco di Horner, quindi non volevo farmi sfuggire proprio la corsa, e il mio obiettivo era cercare di vincere qui.
The only question left to be decided for Vincenzo Nibali is exactly how much he'll win this Tour by and from whom. Thibaut Pinot is now second, 7 minutes 10 behind him, and Jean-Christophe Perrault third, the pair of them having leapfrogged Alejandro Valverde. Valverde, though, is only 15 and 2 seconds behind them, respectively. Bardet, Van Garderen, Mollema and Tentin might shuffle their placings in the time trial, but the battle for the podium behind Nibali is between 3 men.
C'est une très bonne journée. Après, c'est vrai que j'ai des bonnes sensations sur le final de l'étape, donc Nibali était intouchable aujourd'hui, mais faire deuxième et deuxième au classement général, reprendre un peu de temps sur Valverde, c'est bien. Mais il n'y a pas assez de temps encore, je pense, pour le chrono de samedi.
Qu'est-ce que vous espérez pour le reste du Tour de France? Conserver le maillot blanc?
Oui, le maillot blanc, j'espère le conserver. Après, j'espère aussi faire un podium. C'est sûr qu'un podium à Paris, ce serait super.
Ouais, je suis content, c'était un peu l'objectif du jour. Voilà, moins j'aurai de temps à prendre sur le chrono et mieux ça sera. Voilà, aujourd'hui, c'était pas les super sensations. J'ai limité la casse au courage, satisfait de la journée.
Tengo que poner mi ritmo y subir a lo que yo puedo y bueno, al final hemos perdido el segundo y el tercero, pero bueno, estamos muy cerca y bueno, en la crono puede pasar de todo, de recuperar o no recuperar.
And Valverde either will or won't recover the day after tomorrow. Rafael Majka, by contrast, can cruise to Paris. He has a 13-point lead in the King of the Mountains competition, with a grand total of 2 remaining between here and the Champs-Élysées.
Yeah, I'm really happy, but today I don't feel so good before the start, and I feel a little bit legs after the long breakaway. But still in the podium today, I'm really happy, and I have my jersey, the mountain jersey. I'm really happy also for my teammates, because it's working for me almost the Tour de France, 10 days in Tour de France, and I'm really happy. But today I don't win, but I'm still in the podium.
And just one final formality as far as podiums go, the green jersey. Peter Sagan's victory in that, as long as he remains upright, is now beyond mathematical doubt, as well as reasonable doubt, as it has been for about 10 days.
Anche in questo caso c'è una giornata incredibile, importantissima, perché con il numero 31 alla sua ultima recita c'è dell'emozione per colui che ha vinto 2 Giri d'Italia, ha vinto il Tour de France, ha vinto la Vuelta di Spagna, 2 volte campione d'Italia, 2 Tirreno Adriatico, 1 Milano-Sanremo. Signore e signori, ha vinto ovviamente anche 2 Lombardia. Chiude la carriera oggi e lo fa in mezzo agli applausi Vincenzo Nibali! Saliamo sul palco, Vincenzo. Meno male che hai gli occhiali, perché credo che...
No, guarda,
togli gli occhiali.
Ho dormito bene, un po' di emozioni già le avevo scaricate durante il Giro d'Italia, quindi diciamo penso molto di più alla corsa oggi, perché è una corsa molto importante per me, mi ha dato grandissime soddisfazioni ed è bello vedere un pubblico così sia a Bergamo e immagino anche tantissimo sicuramente a Como.
Che sapore hanno le tue vittorie a Lombardia nella tua carriera, che è un palmarès così importante?
È difficile spiegare l'emozione, perché Lombardia è stata sempre una gara durissima, una gara che forse il primo anno professionista neanche mi sognavo di vincere, l'ho conquistata per 2 volte, conquistando anche dei vari podi e mi ha regalato veramente delle gioie immense.
E l'obiettivo di oggi?
Ci proviamo.
Ci sbilanciamo, dai, sbilanciamoci per l'ultima volta.
Sì.
Voi fate un applauso a Vincenzo, dai.
Sicuramente avrò il grande supporto del team per cercare di fare il meglio. È chiaro, ci sono dei grandi rivali oggi, hanno dimostrato tutta durante la settimana di andare molto forte, ovviamente anche Valverde, che chiuderà anche lui quest'oggi una giornata, una carriera meravigliosa come la sua, e saremo in tanti a darci battaglia in gara, ma ricordiamo che siamo sempre dei grandi amici fuori dalle 2 ruote.
Che spettacolo, Vincenzo Nibali.
Ladies and gentlemen, of course, what a wonderful day as we say goodbye to Vincenzo Nibali from this peloton. Winner Tour de France, twice winner Giro d'Italia, winner Vuelta a Spagna and so many other races. Thank you very much. Grazie Vincenzo.
Allora Vincenzo, abbiamo un omaggio, una clip audio da farti ascoltare. Ascoltiamo.
Nibali, cheered to the rafters. He can't believe it, and nor can the watching crowd. Forza Nibali!
Sicuramente nella salita finale ci sarà battaglia come è successo l'anno scorso, che poi io ho un ottimo ricordo perché ho vinto molto bene.
La prima tappa di alta montagna con arrivo in salita, Vicenzo Nibali.
Nevicava, faceva freddo e l'arrivo non si vedeva. Gli ultimi 2 chilometri sembravano interminabili.
Un grande applauso per questi momenti che ci hanno permesso di ripercorrere una piccola parte della carriera. Grazie all'Astana Pro Team. Scende l'Astana, io farei rimanere sul palco ancora Vincenzo per un momento legato naturalmente alle fotografie. Insieme a Vicenzo Nibali sale l'altra leggenda, Alejandro Valverde. Nel frattempo invitiamo sul palco per questo momento anche altri ospiti. Dovrebbero essere presenti anche vertici dell'Unione Ciclistica Internazionale che erano poc'anzi con noi, e questo è il momento della fotografia con Alejandro Valverde e con Vicenzo Nibali, che decidono pertanto di chiudere la carriera qui a Bergamo in occasione di questa edizione del Lombardia 2022. Le fotografie con Vicenzo Nibali e con Alejandro Valverde.